This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Audio Jungle.
Welcome to Pillow Talk. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen and viewers from all over the nation. It's your girl Rica and host for today's Pillow Talk. Today's Pillow Talk, we have 4 guests taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies, to help us know the biography and understand the fundamental natural rights of John Locke. And please, allow me to welcome Mr. Casile, Mr. Cancio, Miss Callet, and lastly Miss Casido. A big round of applause, please. Let me call on Mr. Casile to get straight to the point of who is John Locke.
John Locke is English philosopher and political theorist. John Locke leads much of the groundwork for the Enlightenment, made central contribution to the development of liberalism. John Locke was trained in BSED. He was the key advocate empirical approach of the scientific revolution, regarded as one of the most influential philosophers of the modern time. He founded the modern philosopher empiricism, considered one of the first British empiricists.
Since Mr. Casile allowed us in knowing the biography of who is John Locke, let's proceed to knowing the first fundamental, which is life. Mr. Cancio, can you tell us the fundamental natural rights of John Locke, focusing first with life?
Locke wrote that all individuals are equal in the sense that they are born with certain inalienable natural rights, that is, rights that are God-given and can never be taken or even given away. Locke's theory of mind is often cited as the origin of modern conception of identity and the self, and Locke was the first to define the self through a continuity of consciousness. He postulated that at birth, the mind was a blank slate or tabula rasa, contrary to Cartesian philosophy based on pre-existing concepts. He maintained that we are born without innate ideas and that knowledge is instead determined only by experience derived from sense perception, a concept now known as empiricism. Locke stated that whatever I write, as soon as I discover it not to be true, my hands shall be the forwardest to throw it into the fire. Such is one example of Locke's belief in empiricism. And that would be all.
Thank you, Mr. Cancio, for enlightening us the fundamental natural rights, focusing first the life. May I call on Miss Callet for John Locke fundamental natural rights, focusing liberty?
So now I am talking about the John Locke's conception of freedom. John Locke's conception of freedom as related to the self and society. Freedom is defined as having both a personal and a social meaning. And democracy is defined as a representative government in which sovereignty resides in the people whose elected representative express the people wills of the laws of the land. As free spirit, then man is superior to nature. He may freely surrender to reason or ignore it, do what he ought to do and what he desires to do.
Lastly, may I call on Miss Casido for the last fundamental natural rights of John Locke, focusing the last one, the property?
The theory is rooted in laws of nature that Locke identifies, which permit individuals to appropriate and exercise control right over things in the world like land and other material resources. Property is also referred to ownership of one's self, which include a right to personal well-being. Jefferson, however, substituted the phrase pursuit of happiness, which Locke and others had used to describe freedom of opportunity, as well as the duty to help those in want. For their part, the people must obey the laws of the rulers. Thus, a sort of contract exists between the rulers and the ruled. Jefferson adopted John Locke's theory of natural rights to provide a reason for revolution. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Casido, Miss Callet, Mr. Casile, and Mr. Cancio. Thank you for enlightening my mind, the viewer's mind, and brought us wisdom about the fundamental natural rights of John Locke. 5 minutes of Pillow Talk. See you in the next episode.